So here we are. Let's just get into it because I've been looking into things, and I was kind of interested in what I had to what I wanted to do. But I might as well listen. I can't get away from streaming. It's not going to not happen. So it's going to happen. If for no other reason than yeah, consistency and trying to build upon certain things that I'm working on. Oh my god, I didn't even look for yet character specific perks. All I know is that we're on Ath. Book of Gore is good. Unfortunately, it's Ath, but we'll see if it matters. Most people just cast spells through Ath anyway, but Light, second, well, maybe another second, and then Strength, Knowledge, and Charisma. Strength, Knowledge, and Charisma. Well, we'll see, because I don't even remember if I have character perks right now, because we are on Quick Play, so that means everything's randomized, and again, this is just more chill stuff. If anyone wants to ask anything, they can. And if no one asks anything, I'll just talk to myself. Or anyone who's willing to listen either now or in the future. Otherwise, I'll just get through and probably just talk about the game as well. At least give you my thoughts doing things. Scissors Ward. We also have mermaids. I'll do mermaids. Why not? I'll get an axe for free unless I get frostbite somewhere. Then I'm pretty much automatically dead. Because frostbite -2 strength. Unless it's -1 strength and I'm forgetting. I'm on and off with World of Horror things, so forgive me if I forget a lot of things, which I am want to do. Want to do? Is that the correct phrase? Well, here we go. Helping our friend. We need a flashlight, and we don't have a flashlight. I'm so sad I don't have... How many of those events? I think there are at least like 6 of those events. I don't know the exact number. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but really it's more a guess, because I don't remember. Let's see. The cave, the forest... The school there, I think, technically, right? And then there are a couple others, including the shed as well, but that's kind of, well, I mean, it does require the flashlight. And then, let's see, if there are any others. So I can think of like 4 or 5 off the top of my head. But after that, because there's the room as well. Yeah, so at least 5. I want to say 6, maybe a little more. Because I feel like there's a little more. There are a little more. Oh my goodness, my grammar. I haven't gotten in touch with my writing side in a while, but I mean, again, I'm trying to prioritize the things I absolutely need to do. Oh my goodness, I need to guarantee this 80%. Come on, 80%, 80%. Okay, good. Unfortunately, I did end up using a brick for that, but hey, we're going to take this fight. So we do 21 damage. We need to grab... we need to somehow pull out an extra... Yeah, so I think brick is going to be my... Or prep attack 90% is going to be my most optimal. Otherwise, I'm trading 2 for 1 stamina damage regardless. Unless he raises his axe, then we have another problem. But until then... we should be moderately okay. I mean, we're gonna... okay, I don't want to throw that yet. I want to do this and then throw the brick. And if I'm really unlucky, so be it. There we go. And then we get the fire axe, which again, Toshiaki with 2 strength is not the best, but I'm trying my hardest to survive. I also need to make a note. So every time I complete a run, I just have to make a note of where I am in the background. I don't even remember which number I'm on. Actually, I can check that really quick as I take a bath. Or just, you know, I could just wait for something else. That would be okay as well. But let's take scissors. Yes, why not do scissors now? And we'll see what timeline we're on. We are on timeline B, so I'm going to do 5 bows. But in the meanwhile, let's check these lockers and then go on our investigation, and I'll take a look really quickly where I am in the quick play and chill challenge as I zoom in and out and see where I'm going. So, nope, that's Sampire Revivers, 70. So I need to note that I'm on 71, and then I need to make a note of that at the end of every run. Actually, I should just pull up this. Unless something really strange happens, we should be okay, unless I forget myself, but that's a whole other problem. So I two-shot this encounter for 3 stamina. I mean, that is worth it. So it could be worse, is what I'm trying to say, as I blubber my way through that. Oh my god, I was about to say something about mid-boss, because Scissors is a moderately easy mystery if I were to choose, but it's bad things can still happen. Also, am I gonna die here? Thankfully, you don't die here if you miss too many of these, but we are gonna find out if we get to go through all of these. So again, I'm doing Harbinger runs. For those who don't know, this is Quick Play Harbinger. This is kind of late now, but just trying to see how far I can. For those who don't know, the whole point of this series is to try to note what my odds are of winning a Harbinger run. Granted, I'm using control variables like quick play. Let's see, blah, blah. So technically, this costs 5 doom if we're defeating 1 enemy per mystery. Otherwise, I want to take this because of events, and I think that might be where I go. Optimally, I want Thoth Flash, which I think lowers doom. I want doom decrease, basically, is what I'm saying. So without that, I feel a lot more exposed. Because yes, Toshiaki has like minus 50% doom in his kit. However, I mean, you can't plan for everything, especially if you do a lot of brick grinding or resting, as I want to do. Do we have... Okay, thankfully we don't have a lot of seaside investigations, so hopefully I never get the drench status effect. If I do, I mean... Also, I think resting, if you have... Well, now I just wasted Doom, but normally I think resting is still more... is still better than using his spell, or this spell, Thuristo, because that's 6 resources for 7 Doom. Whereas resting is 4 resources for 3 doom. But again, well, on Harbinger you should actually never be topped off, so that's a whole other issue entirely. But if I get into an encounter, I will want. Well, never mind. I won't need to trade anymore. And spells being as they are, I mean, if you get a good spell, you're not gonna not use it. If nothing else, you will be. If nothing else, you will be trading quote-unquote resources, because basically Ath just means that there's an associated doom cost with your spells. So if you still, if you run the math and or calculate that, well, same thing really. If you calculate that the extra doom spent is worth the spell that you're casting, then it's just an extra thing. It is more cost, so it is bad, but again, if you have the doom to spend, as Toshiaki does, then, I mean, it's not so bad. So actually, let me look at, well, hey, here we are in Dulners, but we cannot, well, I can't cut the video or stream, so we're gonna sit here and improvise for a moment, because, well, that's the most optimal thing to do. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Again, I'm more busy. There's a lot of things I want to do. There's things people have said in the past that I really want to get to. I also wanted to make a short video, but I didn't want to alarm anyone, so I guess I'll say it here. But, so yeah, I'm going to be really busy, especially this coming August. If everything goes well, then it'll be less of a problem. But if things go... I mean, things should be okay. If they're not okay, though, in the off chance they're not, which would be kind of strange, and even if they are okay, I'm going to be a bit disappointed in myself. But regardless, the whole point of what I'm trying to say is I have work to do, and I need to get to it. Otherwise, I would have more time for streaming and doing other things in life that both fulfill me and can sustain me. And to that note, in relation to this channel, because, streaming is not my way of life right now, or at least how to sustain me, I have to focus on things that will try to sustain me. So we'll find out, but those also have those other avenues in life, like game development. I've said it before, so I might as well not stray away, because there's like videos upon videos, and the Wayback Machine now has me on record saying it. But yeah, I mean, game development is not without its risks. I mean, you're not sure if something's gonna sell unless you're really confident and or know the environment in which you're releasing your game. Then I mean, it is what it is. So we're gonna throw that so that we're still abiding by the rules of our inventory. However, we might still, we're going to still run from this encounter, both because we have the Doom to spare, but also because I don't want to get hurt. So if I was anyone but Toshiaki and Ayaka, if I was, and Ayaka, then I probably would, shoot. Well, I'm still increasing strength, but I probably would have, yeah, I probably would have taken that fight is what I was trying to say, but I didn't. So, Household Hell or Ramen. So we can go to Ramen, we could get our free, well, we could also throw these broken bottles to spend no doom, but I could have also gone to, what I would normally do is go get bricks, so, and then toss those bricks to get the smelly meat, but here we are, doing that as well. Again, we're resting at home here, because without any bad effects, like resting is less effective, any of those effects, it's more efficient to rest at home than to cast a Necronomicon spell. Unless I'm completely wrong, but please let me know if I am. Knowing that, I'm going to rest one more time at home. We're on our fourth mystery with 27% Doom. We're probably not going to die no matter what, so let's find out if we do die. If we do, it will be events absolutely throttling me. It hasn't not... It has happened before, so I'm going to be on my best behavior. Also, I could choose the runs as well. Or I could choose to... no, not really. I could take this encounter. What I forgot to do is supply myself with more things to throw, but this is fine as well, because I still 2-tap her, so... And yeah, her damage increase doesn't come until after. I also get bonus damage. Was that bonus damage? I couldn't tell. Actually, we can check right now. So, full log, yes. So, the axe, which is, let's see... Sharp damage, I guess is how we classify it, is what's bonus damage, and I need to learn those because at some point I should probably, you know, be the World of Horror expert that I should be, and people could see me as that, but I consider myself okay. I'm not going to be too humble about it. And in this particular case, I'm not going to put down people by saying I'm not good, because that's on the inverse, that's an insult to people who are trying their best, so, and have gotten to learn a lot of things. So, we're gonna equip this, by the way. Where Toshiaki, Ayaka has 3 luck, if I recall correctly. Toshiaki starts at 6, but extra luck wouldn't hurt. Especially with, apparently, since Panstaz said there are other luck checks then, that are not seen, then, yeah, I'm going to do that. On top of that, let's take some ammunition out. And I hope Panstaz is doing well. There's no way not to talk about it. I mean, yeah, there's no way not to talk about it. But at the same time, again, I have not theories, but I can see how it gets hard to develop a game on your own. So, you know, and also doing everything in Paint. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it takes time. As someone who's made things on his own and is not, I mean, I don't know the extent of Panstaz's artistic skills, but my artistic skills are no better than, you know, a certain Tuhu, so, you know, and then, even then, I would say that art is not bad. Oh, by the way, we do know the ghost encounter. Do I want to take 3 all damage? Nah, we're Toshiaki, so we have the Doom to spare. Why would I not use, I mean, yes, I lose out on experience, but I'm only going to be level 4 at the end of this run, so... Unless I plan to get more experience for or I get the Doom decreasing spell, but, you know. This, however, we will fight, because I can, and I can one-shot it. Rumu Ghost is just so tanky, I don't understand how people are, like, one-shotting her, aside from the obvious preparations, or maybe they just decide to. I see people just do the Ghost Ritual as well when they know it, mostly due to Scissors Timeline B, but... sometimes, if you're really optimal, you go into encounters that only do -1 damage, even though you're on Harbinger, because maybe you have Kana buff with scars or something like that, or maybe you're against a cat and the cat doesn't hit you hard, so, you know. So we'll take Thought Flash, it's going to be an extra 3 Doom, but yeah, I'll take anything, really. Although, no matter what, we should survive this lighthouse, like, we have the stamina and the reason to survive. We'll get a little unpretty, but that's fine, because my phone is vibrating. But more importantly, I have this mask on, so you can't even see my face anyway. But we will rest once just to rub it in. Because we have 50%, I can just smash through this. Also, at some point, I need to look through all the runs, or at least through all the videos. I just skip to the end to see if I to see if which ones I won and which ones I lost. I did keep a record, but it's so loose that it's not worth it. So there's our 1. And now on to run 72, this would be. I should probably also keep a note of when these runs are, when these runs are happening, because that way I can timestamp when, for the video that, well, when this gets archived anyway. But moving forward, Attack, Medical History, Character Exclusive, Kyrie. Could be worse. I could be Ayaka with all perks. That's pretty much the go-to worst thing to look at, but this Lighthouse, on the other hand, is a bit nicer. Knowledge, Second Mystery, Light, Strength, Charisma. So Strength and Charisma we have to kind of sacrifice and maybe Second Encounter, but 3 Stamina, 3 Reason damage at the Lighthouse is not the worst thing in the world, on top of all the Doom. But most of the Doom checks are just human error most of the time. So, in we go. So, without further ado, yeah, the Kyrie's new look is definitely a lot better, but let's see what we have if this run is going to allow us to. So we do have Painting, Festival, Vigil, Coma, Scissors. Literally only Coma, and then we're Festival we get to rest, but what I'm talking about is I didn't even get the funds from the figurine thing, so we're definitely using all of this. And if need be, I will also, well, actually I'll just sell it just in case. I probably don't need to, but I swear I needed like 7 to 8 funds. I don't even remember. I don't even remember that much. That's not good. I actually should have saved those painkillers knowing that, but it's too late now. I would like the heavy-duty flashlight, though. No. Alright, or I could just get no flashlight. I could just get no flashlight. And there we go. So we have everything we need for Painting. We did spend a lot of Doom, but also this is our only mystery that we can use Monument, so, you know. So we'll take the extra spell for what it's worth, but we're really just gonna sell it probably. Let me also get a brick, because that would probably help out with encounters. And we don't need the fuel, so let's go grind for another brick. That way we can immediately Monument and see how much we have to spend. So 1 funds, we'll sell this to avoid out of funds. 1 funds, I'll gladly trade Stamina or Reason. Doom is by far the most dangerous thing about looking for Chainsaw, so, you know, I'll do it. Minus 10 Doom, minus 3 Rex Reason. We'll save that for a bad day and keep moving forward. I could also get the Dust of Seeing, but since we're tight on Doom, yeah, I'm going to rush through this. That said, if we get another chance to use Monument, I'll use it 1 more time. And then we'll see where we're at. That said, yeah, so here we are, 3 Stamina, and that's all I'm probably going to use. Thank goodness we got Monument. I think Monument came a little after. No, I think it came a while after, because a lot of people in the community were asking for ways to decrease Doom. And granted, there shouldn't be a lot of ways to do it, or maybe there should. Oh my goodness. Well, it's a good thing I have 7 knowledge. I'm still taking minus for all unless I decide to throw a brick right here and do this. Because we're also going to be losing 3 reason at the end of this, because we're going to let the patients perish. So we do have the 6th floor. So that means we need to remember what our next encounter is as we go into Painting. I probably should have went to Festival, but I want a weapon right away. I know I have heavy-duty flashlight, but Chainsaw's better. So, also on a level up, I could get Folklore Studies to get 8 knowledge, then I can focus on increasing strength, or healing Stamina or Reason is my logic. That Bite, on the other hand, is not going to be as great, but thankfully it doesn't reduce strength, so I don't care as much. What I will care about is that... Oh, I did not get my fuel. Well, shoot. No, let me in the storage. Well, this is going to be a funny run. We're going to do this regardless, because we can still get the chainsaw. We just won't have the fuel, so if we run into an encounter, and we're in Kathak, by the way, it's going to be really bad. But, I mean, it could be a lot worse. So, quick thinking... You know what, we'll take Quick Thinking because it's useful. I've started taking Quick Thinking a lot more frequently now because if I was so confident that my RNG was going to be bad, I might as well, you know, take something that I know is going to work for me. On the flip side, I could, you know, I could just end up not running into any what was I going to say now? Any quick thinking events, but I've seen myself run into enough events that nice 11 roll, by the way. I've seen myself. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought I went to the boss fight there. Yeah, I've been in enough events where I've been into I know I had quick thinking events, so therefore I am going to take quick thinking, knowing I'm going to run into them. So, Emmy gets turned into a painting, and we grab our fuel and get the best weapon in the game. Even if we have the chainsaw, though, usually, as a rule, I don't take boss encounters on Harbinger. It's just usually going to end up with me getting killed. So, yeah, we're going to skip on that. That said, let's take our bath. What after blah, 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 riots? So, apparently, people thought that allows the rioter encounter to appear. Apparently it doesn't, I swear, but so many things happen to me in this game that it's harder for me to retain knowledge, even though that's partly an excuse, but it's actually a real reason. So let's keep going into this forest and see where we are. So we get the Snoo monster. Do I want to risk -3 all for this? I can guarantee a -1 all. So, yeah, let's do this instead. Brace bad action, by the way. We do get bonus damage, but that bonus damage wouldn't have saved me. Unless it somehow would have, but it doesn't, because I only get 3 attacks anyway. If I got 4 attacks, then maybe... No, it would have to be 5, right? Anywho. Let's roll, and roll a 9, so not even Mizuki. Even Mizuki would have fallen into that pit. Even Mizuki is afraid. Let's try again. Alright, roll a 12. I should really stop doing that. Knowing my RNG, I don't know why I tempt fate like that. In the meanwhile, this, on the other hand, we can prep attack. I can throw in an extra one because I can, but really... I mean, the more guaranteed would be to prep attack, prep heavy, but... This is more potential damage, and it doesn't matter if I did a heavy attack anyway, so here we go. I would love to get this hood, by the way. It would allow me to feel good about my strength, but we'll find out if the game decides to give me it, because even with this boss encounter, I'd be at a good Doom standing. So, we're on Timeline A. Yeah, immediately you can tell the text will immediately appear after the splash like that if you're on Timeline B, and question mark Takashi-san saves me, but... I mean, the lore being what it is, extra reason. We don't know for sure, right? That said, let's heal stamina. Some people like putting stamina or reason at 3 and just being able to do desperate action. I don't, because I know events are going to absolutely throttle me, so that's why I don't do that. So roads close. That means Vigil's gonna suck, but we have... Yeah, we have Scissors, and we have Vigil. I thought I had Ward for some reason, so actually I don't get to rest at all. So I really did need to... Oh, I also have this bottle of water that I haven't been refilling. Oops. That's like... I think that's, what, 3 stamina now that I've missed out on? Well, shoot. Let's find out which timeline we're on. Timeline B. So we're going to do 5 claps and figure out where we're going. I could also throw the empty bottle, but I'll keep it in my inventory for Scissors specifically, because we might get the, I'll take the reason hit here. Why would I take the reason hit, by the way? I could have also got funds as my microphone pops, and I might just end up dying to, reason. I wanted to save, yeah, I wanted to save my spell. If I want to take a gamble, I could, but I'm just going to forget these just in case I miss a whole bunch. Yeah, because this doesn't even get me out. So, let's take the big gamble. Attack boost 1, because we can, but otherwise take a big gamble. Good. That means I didn't need to forget the spells, but again, knowing RNG, I don't want to risk it. So our Doom's doing well. My stamina and reason are not. So we gotta make sure we don't die. Knowing we're on timeline B, I can throw that comfortably. And I could go for... I need to hit like 4 out of these 5, which wouldn't do well for me if I missed. But you know what? If other people could do it, please, please. Good. And we lower Doom some more. But again, I'm not worried about Doom. I'm worried about my stamina and reason. What did I say? 5 claps? Because I know the first 2 are claps, so let's find out. Clap, 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 clap. We'll give a round of applause to the question mark scissor lady, but is it really going to be all 5 claps? So this is what I mean by my RNG is really hit and miss. Most of the time it's really bad, but a few times it's really, really good. So, you know what? I mean, at this point, I'll just accept it. Also, I need to... You know what? I should have looked at the... Well, too late now. So we do still have Bath, thankfully. If we didn't, I would be a lot sadder. But let's actually fill this empty bottle up and before we move on. Let's check also... the rock ring I'll probably keep, but... We'll keep the Groose... no, I can't. I can't. Because I need to hold the Vigil pamphlet. And also the... if we get to Upper Kingdom, though... Let's store this. I shouldn't need the... Well, actually, no. There are events that require knowledge. But the point is that I shouldn't need the extra point. And if we do, well, we'll see. I'll sell this just in case I get pickpocketed in the mansion. But otherwise, we should still be okay. The game wants to throw hard encounters at me. Granted, a lot of mansion is usually hard, but... well, at least brace, because we can do that. And I can do a heavy attack, so... Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that's right, we're on medical history, so hopefully we can't run anymore, but that's... I don't really mind, because I'm probably not running from most things anyway. Otherwise, I could pop it and take the... Oh, we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see, because I have a few moments, bow, bow, clap, bow, before any mansion encounters can run into me again, so let's do that. I might take a bit of a gamble here, though. Why can I never pass those? Why? So if we run into an encounter here, yeah, that'll be... Well, you know what? We're gonna get a bunch of infected wounds, but at this point, I'll just eat it in the face. Yeah, because I don't know if I run from Rumu Ghost, which will pretty much end up killing me here. Or unless I just die to events here, then I'm dead anyway. But, hey, that's what I get for getting 4 mysteries where I don't get to rest at home. So we get the sewing kit, but we didn't get the sewing kit. But we got the sewing kit. The question is if we're going to get to use it at all. Because this is the last mystery. If I get out of this mystery, I'm home free. Oh, we're on Kathak anyway, so I couldn't have run. I did facepalm myself. So we don't need this anymore. We definitely don't need that. And I could, yeah, these are all, I don't even need desperate action. I could just do this. And we should be home free unless this event kills me. Which is Takshi. Yes, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting his name even though it was just on screen. But regardless, we got the grace of RNG. And we get to level up again. But I don't really need anything here, so we'll take the strength for the lighthouse. But really, I can just burst through the lighthouse. I'll definitely rest, or yeah, I will definitely rest for a lot. I don't even need to look at any of the... I don't need to look at any of that. I can just do this and we'll be fine. So, as we move into our third... Actually, I'm probably going to get a drink really quick, so I'll be gone for about 30 seconds, but I'll be back soon. So, 30 seconds after the end of this run. I'll be right back. So, let me get through this, and yeah, we win this run, and let me make a note of that as we proceed to what would be episode 73. But again, we are trying to make sure that everything goes... Okay, I'll be back in 30 seconds. I'll be back! So I'm speaking to, like, no one right now, but it's fine. Oh, streaming. But again, this is more for my own self-improvement, so before I do this, let me... 30 being... I'm making a note so that I can, yeah, I can timestamp everything when I need to. Hopefully that was Harbinger, right? I'm not fooling myself. As we move into Yogatag, World of Horror character-specific Mizuki. And we're going to figure out what this fish god is going to do to us. Otherwise, strength, charisma, knowledge. If we get leadership, I guess, but light and then second encounter. And maybe dexterity, but again, we'll see. With this Doom-intensive run, oof. We'll find out. We'll find out how good or bad it is. So, empty bottle, fill that up, and remember to fill that up, me. Otherwise, this is going to be really sad when I forget, but hey, let's do this for about 6 times, and if I don't get the Moriko rumor, this is like 9 times, but you know what, I don't want to give myself an epilepsy, so Sailor's Hell, Ramen, Mermaid's Ward. I'll take the axe, why not? If I die to Doom, I die to Doom, but I need some good luck, as I accidentally click out of World of Horror, whoops. And then I do this. I was thinking of streaming more, but again, I need to get to work right after this, so here we are doing brick. That said, what I did want to look into was this. Oh, that's what I was doing. That's not, well, that wasn't right. No, wait, it was right. What am I doing? I really did 3 runs that fast, goodness gracious. But, yeah, 6 is the goal, but if I only get to 3, I mean, so be it. But, let's find out. If I run into an encounter at the end here, I will be very sad, but let's find out. Let's find out if I... Well, let's find out if I survive, really, that's the question. But, aside from that, I am trying to focus on other things. Yeah, because, obviously, still developing games as my main... as my main way to try to support myself, but obviously that only... If we're looking at, you know, commercial projects or trying to, you know, make that as part of my work, it really depends on, you know, sales. And also advertising, but it really depends on sales. We're going to do this, by the way. Unless I get picked up for work, but usually I'm on my own, so that's... I don't really mind it. It's what I decided to do, and if I'm successful, I am. And if I'm not, well, time to find another line of work, right? I mean, what have all these 10-plus years of game development been for, if not for that? Also, we have Hermit, but there we have no other way of getting anyone else, so, yeah, let's find out. So, throw all these bricks. We might even be able to do a 1-turn, because double brick does at least 6 damage. Prep-attack brick does 6 damage, which puts him perfectly in line to get killed by this. And then we get bonus because that's blunt. So... we get 8, but the important part is that we 1-turn kill with 4 bricks in our inventory. So, moving on. I didn't even look what that extra one was. Roads closed. Well, shoot. That's not what I want on Yogatag, but I don't get to choose that, don't I? Do I? Don't I? Do I? I don't get to choose that, do I? So, Sailor's Hell, Ramen. We have quite a bit of, well, yeah, Hell is the main one, really, but... For the purposes of not... Well, here I need to grind bricks to avoid a boss encounter, because even with the fire axe, I don't feel confident. So let's find out what timeline we're on, for mermaids anyway. We're on B, so that was great. And we get a light source out of it as well. So, for Doom, that's what I expect. Also, I should have monumented. So we'll monument twice, and then keep on our merry way. But yeah, developing games, mainly through RPG Maker, is going to be my... Oh, nice 12 roll, by the way, is what I'm concentrating on. And if things don't go well, I feel like do pretty well. But, you know, those few projects I put out here and there over the years have... I mean, they have varying degrees of success, because most of my projects are actually just tests. But I want to see how, you know, the times have changed or times will change. So... I'm trying to make the most of my learning experience now, anyway. We're gonna get the Irizumi. That's -2 stamina. So everyone, I mean, -2 stamina is usually a smaller price to pay, and I would agree, just for the sake of, you know, because I say reason is a large source of damage in my mind, but definitely Doom is also another worry, then training stamina is a lot more reasonable. So that's why I guess... And then Irizumi, the tattoo is very... the tattoo is a nice buff. Even though, I mean, if you want to argue against it, you could say that you're not really shopping afterward. But me, I am, because I like taking cigarettes, which I'm probably going to do in a hot moment, but hey. So we'll go into here to get a pack of cigarettes, because with our tattoo, we intimidate the vending machine to be cheaper for us to buy things. But otherwise, let's find out where we are. So, yeah, we can do this. That way we get, we can throw that for, I think it's like 9 damage. It's a lot of damage, basically. And if I drink it, I end up just dying immediately. But, so we're not going to do that. We are going to rush through this mansion because Yogothag is looking at us. Alright. Is that better for me? Not really. I mean, they're both the same right now. But, I mean, it's, stat-wise, so okay. 6 damage, 100 speed, 65. 100 slower, but you're just doing a heavy attack anyway, so actually I'm just going to take this. So, moving on. Also, yeah, we'll store something. Because eventually we're going to throw this brick, and we're probably going to throw the bottle of blood, even though we're losing stamina. It's probably going to be worth it. That said, we one-shot this thing. Mystery 3 is not enough HP for that to survive, so that's good. If I was using the axe, I wouldn't have been able to do that, but that's again, that's katana versus axe. I might have made the mistake of keeping axe on me, but I usually, even if I don't remember, I stop myself and try to take a look between weapons. So, again, katana is, I'm doing air quotes in real life, slower. Also, I have an energy drink for maybe Takushi-san, but really for Ward. Yeah, I was thinking of whether I wanted to try to get the sewing kit. Didn't matter because I didn't get it, I think. But yeah, because we have the black hair. For Ward, we might be able to do it, but yeah, again, with the axe, I wouldn't be able to do this. Maybe, I'm pretty sure. But katana is definitely one of the hardest hitting weapons in the game, if not the most, or at least the most consistent in terms of being able to get something that one-shots. But again, 65% Doom, and the fact that we don't have any allies is not great, and we lost Bats, so really getting this bottle of blood is working out for us. And we will actually increase dexterity now, if for no other reason than to drink the energy drink at the end. So let's ward now. So we avoid Yogothag, and we're not taking the out-of-town extra Doom, basically, the after effect. So, we should be doing okay. If we're not doing okay, we could still end up dying, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. If nothing else, we can take this boss encounter, assuming we don't run into anything else, because we will be ooh, I need that, actually. Since we're not going to get a sewing kit anytime soon, yeah, I might as well do that. We'll play fair and do this. Should I smoke the cigarettes now? Yeah, I'll smoke them now. I might be able to get another pack of cigarettes also, so... just to be no. Yeah, it won't matter, actually. Because if I get pickpocketed, that's 2 anyway, so... We're gonna do this and go in. If you run into an encounter, I mean, that's par for the course. We also have holes now, so... Oof. Please don't die to any events, Mizuki. I would really like you to try and survive. That said, a ghost encounter is not the greatest thing in the world, but... let's see... Well, so... I am gonna throw this brick. And then we get the... Yeah, we get the immediate sever. Why did she do so much damage? But yeah, moving on. I'd rather take this hit than increase my Doom some more, because our Doom is... We're gonna die to something at this rate, so I need to make sure I don't die earlier rather than later. We could also let go of Hermit for a reason, but again, we'll see. So this, yeah, this is gonna do stamina damage. I could technically trade. Oh wait, you can't throw this? I thought you could throw this. Well, shoot, there goes my plan. Unless I want to do like this. I don't want to take 5 stamina damage, though. This is with cigarette buff, by the way. I think I can bug this out, yeah. So I can do this, and then desperate action next turn. This is far better than losing more Doom. That was what I'm trying to say. This should be 24 damage no matter what. Yeah, at least 24 damage, but 27 damage. Price hike, so actually that increases the cost of cigarettes, but I get extra funds because of Mizuki's perk, so it's fine. Also, we might as well store this. I thought you could throw that. So it was probably the other thing you could throw from the Upper Kingdom. Upper Kingdom? No. The sludge from the school event. And we still have things to throw here, so let's do that. Do I want to drink this now? I have a dexterity check at the lighthouse. I don't want to drink it yet. That said, I think it's finally time to say goodbye to Hermit. Because I need the Doom more than I need the... If nothing else, I could do a trade here. Even if that was less effective rests, I would have wanted to rest anyway, because I didn't want to, I would not have wanted to keep my stamina so low. So, we're gonna smoke these cigarettes. The fact that my inventory is bugged would not have stopped me. It just makes quality of life. But, yeah, moving on. I don't need to do this ramen thing because, well... Do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this. So next turn I'll be able to get a kill for only 2 reason. But what I was trying to say, unless I forgot... I think I was saying something else, but basically what I'm trying to say is I'm only going to be level 4 at the end of this run. I can also double increase dexterity. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That way I can throw the energy drink and the branch. And maybe I'll get to level 5 in case I really need it. Because since I'll pass checks in the lighthouse, I may be able to level up. But at this point, I'm kind of taking a gamble. Also, yeah, event RNG has to be on my side. Max threat level downtown. And yeah, hopefully the game remains nice to me. Also, Yogata RNG is going to make somewhat of a difference here. But again, we'll find out. So... we do still get a 2 stamina kill here. I'm worried about dying to stamina, or Doom, really. Either one is not going to be great. Unless I make a huge mistake somewhere, but let's find out. I think this is the last investigation. Really? Oopsie doopsie. I didn't mean to do that. It's because everyone keeps telling me to take this one, and granted, it is. I wonder if Irizumi stacks, but that just ended up killing me. So that was on me. All right, I'll take the blame for that. But I filled my quota for what I wanted to do. The question is if I want to do any more. You know what? I know 40. I usually like to go on for at least an hour, but I am busy. So without further ado, I'm gonna leave this stream on for posterity. It's gonna be in the archive. But this was what? This would have been episodes 71 to 73. So I hope you enjoyed watching, or if you're watching from the future, I'd like to thank you as well. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to support me long term, because that will act. Basically, I'm trying to reach 1K subscribers. Let's just put it out there. But otherwise, yeah, if you want to support me, feel free to. I'm not gonna try to pressure you because only I can make these streams and videos better. Otherwise, I'll be out. I'll stick around, but I'll probably be out working. So yeah. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.